I think tone is very important. And chances are, if you're a people pleaser, you're not going to have a hard time with that, because I feel like people pleasers tend to communicate nicely, if even at all. You know, I think the average people pleaser is not raising their voice, is not yelling in confrontation. So chances are you'll be fine. But now let's get to wording. Okay. Now, listen, you don't want to beat around the bush and you don't want to sugarcoat things, because for a long time, I think I told myself I was good at communicating and good at confronting, but I really wasn't, because I was beating around the bush and I was sugarcoating things and I wasn't being 100% firm in confronting the other person. I was kind of wishy-washy with it. You know what I mean? I was kind of too gentle with it. So you don't want to be too gentle, but you also don't want to be too mean, right? I think it's important whenever you're confronting somebody to remember this is another human being. They have feelings. They make mistakes. They're not perfect, and they deserve a second chance. A lot of times, not always maybe a second chance, but they deserve at least like an opportunity to be confronted and then speak their mind and explain where they were coming from. So when it comes to the wording of everything, my suggestion would be to instead be pointing the finger and be like, you did this and you are bad and you suck and you stink and you're poop and you smell like poop and you're poopy and you don't wipe. Instead of being like you, be like, kind of keep a nice balance between here's how I'm feeling. Here are some of your actions. Here are how those actions made me feel. You know, can you speak to why you did these things? Okay, now that makes more sense to me, because I thought that you did these things because of this, but you actually did. You know what I'm saying? Instead of pointing the finger and saying, you did this because you're a bad person, be like, you did this. It didn't make me feel good. Why did you do that? Like, instead of pointing the finger, balance a little bit of pointing the finger with sharing how you feel, and also asking questions, asking, why did you do that? You know, I think the combination of a respectful tone and thoughtful wording can make standing up for yourself not less scary, but undoubtedly polite. Like, you don't have to feel guilt, like, oh, I'm confronting them, I'm standing up for myself. You know, am I doing the wrong thing? If you have a polite tone and you balance your wording and aren't just, you know, attacking this person and pointing the finger, you can't go wrong.